The Steal is brought to you in part by the following sponsors: Teal Realty, your hometown real estate team, and by Sage Consulting and Wealth Management, financial intelligence for living your life, and Bollinger Insurance Agency, serving the Lehigh Valley for over 50 years.
What's up, Steel Nation? I'm Nick Kessler. Along with this guy, my buddy, Brian Fulmer. And of course, let's not forget Wolfie. Together, we're on a journey exploring everything that has to do with music and food. It takes us all over the place, and we never know what we're going to run into next. But hey, this is what we're about, and this is what the Steal is all about.
3, 2, 1.
You know, Fulmer, another episode.
I can't believe it.
But you have us standing out here in the farm fields here.
Oh, look at the beautiful view, Nick.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And hey, the best part, since we're on the farm,
Yeah.
I got my farming hat.
Boy, you do have
Yes,
that farming
I do.
hat. Hey, you know, we got some things to review.
Yes.
Number one, Steel Cash
Steel
giveaway.
cash.
You know, we got $100 out there for the first 100 emails that come in to info@thesteelshow.com.
Hey, Nick, I was a little disappointed. I thought I was the first 100, but
Yeah.
turns out I'm not allowed to enter.
No, you're not allowed to enter, nor am I. All you have to do is email us your name, address, contact info, and you're in. And when we get the first 100 emails, we're gonna put them all in, probably a barrel,
Yeah.
and we're gonna draw them out, and that person wins the $100 in cash or Steel
Steel
cash. Those are your best odds out there, so get those emails coming in. Second, Brian,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff going on today's episode.
Oh,
You already
absolutely.
said your
Yes.
farming hat. I'm just going to
Yes.
stop it right there. But let's get to my segment. It takes place up in Stroudsburg at the Sherman Theater, and it's with a band called Toxic Sunshine. We wanted to take the perspective, I would like to say, of how does a band open up for a national touring act? This is what this segment is going to give you the inside on. Hey Steel Nation, we're excited today. We're headed up to the Sherman Theater to see Marky Ramone. But we're not only there to see Marky Ramone, but we're following a band, Toxic Sunshine. You may remember them from season 1 on the Steel, and we're waiting for Fulmer to show up, and I think he just got here. So we're gonna get in the Steel Mobile, and we're gonna travel up to the Sherman Theater in Stroudsburg. Fulmer, perfect timing. Let's get going. We're inside here at the Sherman waiting to see if Toxic Sunshine showed up. Well, hopefully they showed up, but one of the things I see right off the get-go, check this thing out. That's an old-style movie projector. That thing is massive. Let me get in there for scale, Wolfie. Look at that. It was big, and the only thing I wanted to do is try to lift it. I don't know why. There was some cool promo posters as well. One of my favorites was this one, with Hell Yeah and Clutch. Anyway, I got the text message that Toxic Sunshine showed up, so it was time to walk up Graffiti Alley and help this band carry some equipment in. After all, that's the second step. The first is to pack it up at home. Hey, there are no roadies here, and it's only you and your band members to hump the gear in. What fun, yeah? Let's see if I can grab a guitar here. So I pitched in and headed back down to the side stage entrance door, when lo and behold, a Steel buddy helped us out. Beautiful.
Awesome. Thank you.
Nice job. Saved by Fulmer. Then it was back to get more and more and more. Finally, it was all in. Hey, listen to the AC/DC Hell's Bells in the background coming from the nearby church. Pretty cool. All right, what's the next step? What we gotta do is we gotta take the stuff to the side stage. We don't know where Toxic Sunshine is going to be as far as the order. So far what I know is there's 4 bands. We don't know where they fall. So we gotta prep the stuff, move it to the side stage. Hey Fulmer, do you know what the order is? I didn't think so. I'm getting ready, but Chem D's on first, Jimmy.
Yep.
So where do you guys fall in the order? We know we got 4 bands tonight. Where are you guys at?
We're jumping on right after them.
Now, how did you know? We got here, you didn't know, so somebody gave you the arrangement? How'd that go down?
Yeah, we found out like 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago? We're gonna load up, set up with Toxic Sunshine for the second opening act.
So like Jimmy said, Chem D was first, and here they are.
All right, Chem D just finished an awesome set, but we're getting ready for our boys, Toxic Sunshine, to move and position their equipment. Let's join them, pitch in on a little stage help. Come on.
So as Chem D's equipment was coming off, Toxic Sunshine's was already there. It's called the back line, and the back line is really simple to understand. It's when an opening act has their equipment in front of the next act, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we ran into a blown amplifier. And this is what it sounds like.
Vocals are going, vocals.
Yup, she's done. There's that split second that you think that you can fix it, and then reality sets in. There's nothing worse than equipment failure in front of an audience. The seconds seem like minutes, and the minutes seem like hours. But you gotta keep your wits and overcome, adapt, and improvise. Thank you, Clint. So in comes the replacement amplifier, and until it's set up, we caught up with these guys from across the good old USA. Hey, Steel Nation, I'm here with Dusty from the Stellar Corpses. Dusty, where are you guys from?
From Santa Cruz, California. We are about 3,000 miles from home, I think, and well, we've been on tour for a couple of months now, and we got these shows with Marky Ramone through some mutual friends.
You guys latched on. Now let me ask you, how are you playing your way out from California through the United States and getting here?
Yeah.
And are you playing your way back to California?
We are.
In normal non-rock terms, what does that mean?
That means you gotta book shows all the way out across the United States in every city that you can possibly play, and put together shows with the local bands and make some cash to pay for the gas to get all the way out.
And book it all the way back.
Yeah, the alternative is to have a private jet and fly out and rent gear, and that just wasn't an option.
Yeah, that's not happening, I guess. Yeah. Stellar Corpses, check them out. StellarCorpses.com, right?
That's it. That's it.
There we go, Steel Nation, hammering it back. So back it was, and the boys resolved the issue. So I asked them if they wanted me to introduce the band. Nobody seemed to mind, so I prepared in my head what I was going to say. So many ideas ran through my skull, and before you knew it, it was time, and Jimmy waved me out to get it done. And this is what I came up with.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Kessler from the Steel TV show in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania and Central PA, baby. I would love you. Yeah, let me hear you, yeah! Here we are from Nazareth, PA, the punk rockers, Toxic Sunshine!
Their set was incredible and filled with a lot of energy. You know, when you go to a show of any type, you're only seeing the end product of what took years to perfect. This is why the Steel wanted to do this piece and hopefully shed some light on what these musicians and bands go through. As the old expression goes, life on the road ain't easy. And there it was, Steel, a beautiful set by Toxic Sunshine. Jimmy looked completely wiped. He put everything he had into that performance. But now it was time to pack the gear up and get it all back in the car. So I let them go ahead and do that, and we caught up with this guy outside, playing on the streets. It was a wee bit chilly, and the thing that caught my eye first, though, was that beautiful guitar that he had. I knew it was old, and I knew it was vintage. So I just figured, let me sit down and inquire and ask a little bit of questions about his life and his instrument. All right, hey, Steel Nation. I'm here with, who am I here with? Jimmy. So Jimmy, what's your story? What do you got? You're playing out here? Or you
playing in the streets.
And for how long you been playing out in the streets?
About a year.
About a year? All right. Now I noticed you got a Gibson. This is a beautiful Gibson. What year is it?
It's a 46 L2.
Absolutely gorgeous. Can I buy it off you?
I don't think so.
$1,000 bucks.
My first guitar.
$1,000 bucks.
Nah, you're about 3,000 short.
3,000 short? I don't know about that. Maybe 500. I know my vintage guitars. Anyway, the boys are all packed up and we caught up with them outside. Steel Nation, we just finished up the Toxic Sunshine set. What's the excitement level right now? What's going through you? I mean, you just finished opening it up for Marky Ramone. You brought a lot of fans out. It was evident during the show. What's your excitement level right now? I mean, where are you at here, Jimmy?
Well, right now it's kind of like the letdown. Like the show is over, the whole anticipation is gone. We're gonna go play Super Nintendo.
That's it? Super. Oh, you got. I saw that in one of your videos, I believe.
Mortal Kombat 2.
All right, people, there we go. Toxic Sunshine just finished up at the Sherman Theater. Guys, nice job. Jimmy, nice job. Coming up next on The Steel, Fulmer goes down to Disciple Farms to do a little E-I-E-I-O action.
Hello, this is Chris Caffrey, and you are watching The Steel, so if you have a stereo, turn it up. If you don't, why not?
3 blind mice, 3 wise men, and 3 peas in a pod. What do these things have in common? All good things must come in threes. Like these guys. 3 Brothers Beverage, located off Blue Valley Drive in Bangor, PA, specializing in all domestic and imported beers. Now featuring a Steel Season 2 promotional package. Get 1 30-pack of Bud Light for only $21.69. 3 Brothers Beverage, serving the community for over 2 decades. Offer valid through the end of March 2013.
Looking for some fun? But need a place to go? Come to the Scorecard in Wind Gap and be a part of their weekly food specials and entertainment activities. Wednesday, team trivia. Thursday, karaoke. Friday nights, live music. And on Saturdays, Jade's Lounge is open. Don't forget NFL Sundays. Watch your favorite team on any one of their 23 flat-screen TVs. The Scorecard and Wind Gap make it your next destination.